Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mrs. Sobia Suhail is here. I find out a new type of question, and in the previous question, in the previous videos, as you know, that I find out the formula for the volume and surface area. Then we apply the formula of the volume to find out the volume of the cube and the cuboids, and then we apply the formula for the surface area to find out the specific uh, surface area of a cube or the given cuboids. Okay, in this question, three metallic solid cubes are given. Three metallic cubes are here. So first, second, third. First one have 3 centimeter all edges, second have 4 centimeter edges, and you know cube have all edges same. Third have 5 centimeter all edges. So it's better that first I will draw that what they are actually saying here. First one, cube edge 3. Okay, I can say it's length 1. Second one is little big, length 2 is 4 centimeter. Third one, more big, length 3 is 5 centimeter. They're saying they are melted together and recast into a new solid. So add this and making a bigger one cube. Okay, so simply from the figures it's very much clear from this diagram that volume of this volume 2 volume 3 will be equal to this one volume. Okay, so if we can write like this, volume 1 plus volume 2 plus volume 3 will be equals to big volume of big cube. Okay, so we can write volume 1 as this one across this one length, 3 times 3 times 3, plus volume 2 across this one length, 4 times 4 times 4, volume 3 across this length, 5 times 5 times 5 equals to bigger volume. Okay, 3 cube is 3 cube equals to 27. 4 cube is 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 64, 5 5 is 25, 25 5 is 125 volume. Adding this one, ones column, 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 7 16, 1 carry, 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 2 10 and 1 carry 11, 1 carry 1 and 1 2. This is the volume. So volume of the big cube is done. So volume is done. Now we need to find out the surface area of the big cube. Okay, volume is done. To find out the surface area of this one, the volume is given as this one, 216 is the volume of this big cube. Now what about the length of this one? If the volume is given, we can find out the length also. Volume is 216, and as you know, volume is L multiply L multiply L, that is 216. L cube is 216. Take cube on cube root of both sides. Taking cube root on both sides. Cube root, L cube root of cube root is here. So this is with the yellow ink. So press shift, then cube root of 216. So that is 6. As all the units were going with the centimeter, so volume with centimeter cube, and length is with centimeter. Okay, so very easily now we can find out the surface area of the big cube. Surface area will be 6 times L cross L. 6 times, as this is also 6 cross 6, so 6 6 are 36, 36 6 are 216 again. So this is square. By chance the volume and this one surface area is equal to each other. This is centimeter cube and this one is centimeter square. So the question is done. Again I will revise what was the question. In the three metallic solid, first, second and third, first, second and third, first, second and third, they are mixed up together, means melted together and made into this one big solid. So volume of this plus volume of this plus volume of this will be the total volume of this big cube. So we find out the volume of the first corresponding to 3 centimeter, volume of second 444, volume of 3 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. So 3 times 3 is 27, 444 multiply to give 64, 5 times 5 times 5 giving 125, adding all this giving you 216. That is the volume of this big cube, cubic centimeter. Now finding the surface area. From the volume we can find out the length of this. From the volume we can find out the length of this big cube, and after finding the length of this big cube we will find out the surface area of this big cube. So it's done. Surface area, because cube have all sides same, so that's why 6 faces are there. Every face is a square face, so 6 times square face area have L cross L formula. So 6 times L is 6, multiply this L is 6, so 6 times 6 is a 36, 6 times 36 is 216. Area unit is centimeter square, so the centimeter square is there, hence the full question is completed. Yes, it's a different type of question in which the dimension of a cuboid are in ratio, given as in a specific ratio, and you have to find out its total surface area. You can find out the surface area if length, width and height of the given cuboid is being given. But that is not given, their simplified ratio is given. And then they are saying that given that its volume is this one, volume is given. So there are two methods which you can use, anyone you can use, like ratio. This is the volume and it is being given by that ratio. So one method which we are using in the junior section also, you can use the same also, like we are using sum of ratio, 5 3 2 8 plus no 10 9 10 10 parts. So one part is 1 divided by 10 multiply by this given 810. So one part is 81. So fifth part, third part and second part you can find out respectively. Okay, other one you can say that the given ratio is 5 ratio 3 ratio 2. Suppose original dimensions are R, because every time the ratio is the simplified number. Original number we don't know that what was the multiple factor, what were the original values and how many times we divide that original values by some of the numbers, so we are getting this one simplified form. So the multiple factor we don't know. So here we can suppose that multiple factor was x, so we can suppose this was 5x and this is 3x and this is 2x. Okay, so and after that we can take that this is the length, this is width and this is the height. Okay, so given volume is 810, volume is length multiply width multiply height, that is 810. So write down volume 5x multiply 3x multiply 2x equals to 810. Yeah, 5 threes are 15, 15 twos are 30, x cube 810. Finding the x cube 810, shift 30 down. 0, 0 cancel. X cube equals to 27. If x cube equal to 27, then take the cube root on both sides. I will solve further over here. X cube equal to 27. Take cube root here, cube root here. X is equal to 3. Now you find out the value of x. So length will be equals to 5x. That is 5 times 3, 15. Width will be equal to 3x. That is 3 times 3. That is 9. And height is equal to 2x. That is 2 times 3. That is 6. Units were used over here with 810. That was centimeter cube. So these are also centimeter, centimeter and centimeter. Still you need to find out the surface area. And in this one, this is also clear that if we are using this method, it will not work for this one. It will work for only when the ratio is being given for the quantity to be divided. Okay, then we can take the sum. Here they are connected with the volume. If we will take the sum, it will go wrong. If we take the product of the values or product of the ratios, then it will go correct, because we are not dividing the specific amount of quantity, money or like other things in the specific ratio. Okay, we are dividing the volume, so volume will be divided among its length, width and height with the division method. Okay, so that's why we will not use this method, we will use this method. And the next surface area will be find out if the length, width and height is this one. Okay, so we will keep in mind length is 15 centimeter, width is 9 centimeter and height is 6 centimeter. So surface area, length multiply width plus width into height plus height into length, and whole 2 times. Length into width, 15 times 9 plus 9 times 6 plus 6 times 15. 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 1s are 9 and 4, 13 plus 6 9s are 54 plus 6 5s are 30, 0 3 carry, 6 1 the 6 and 3 carry 90. Adding the ones column or write down over here in the vertical column, then add 135, 54 and 90. Add all 9, 9 plus 5 14, 15 16 17. 7 here, 1 carry, 1 plus 1 2. 279, which is further multiplied by 2. 2 9s are 18, 1 carry, 1 carry here. 2 7s are 15, 14 and 1 15, 1 carry, 2 to the 4 and 1 5. 558 centimeter square. So this is the required surface area for the given question. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Hope you like this question, the solution of this question, and hope you understand that nicely. Thank you so much. In this video, this much will be enough. In this one, I applied the method of finding out the volume on two specific type of question. Let me revise that. Yeah, the first question was when three metal cubes are melted together and then make a new big cube. So we will melt means we will collect their total volume, then volume 1 plus volume 2 plus volume 3 will give you the new volume. Okay, so in this way new volume is there. And if you find out the surface area of that big cube, you have to find out the length of one edge, one side. So volume is given, no need to worry. You have to take volume multiply volume multiply volume. It is L cube. Take the cube root on both sides. So you will find out only the value of one single length. One single length is there. So surface area of a cube is 6 times one's face area. 6 times one face area. So every face is square face, length multiplied by length multiply 6 faces. So 6 times 6 times 6, that is 216. Okay. And the other question was, just we have done, if the given cuboid are in the given ratio, how to, and the volume is given, how to find out the total surface area. Given ratio is this, maybe the original ratio you can suppose that it's a multiple of x, 5x, 3x, 2x. Okay, so length, width and height I just supposed as it is. Given value volume is this one which is given in the question. Length into width into height, write down their supposed value, then solve out in a simple way. Okay, and then after solving out the volume of the x, value of the x, you can find out length, width and height, and with this length, width and height you can find out the surface area by using the surface area formula. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.